7 exercises you'll regret skipping in 10 years. The first one will surprise you. Have you ever considered how your body will feel a decade from now? Imagine looking back and realizing that small choices today could have dramatically improved your strength, mobility, and overall health. If that thought gets you thinking, now is the perfect time to take action. The best part? You don't need pricey equipment or endless gym sessions. These simple yet highly effective exercises can be done at home, and your future self will be grateful. In this video, I'll introduce you to 7 must-do exercises that enhance strength, mobility, endurance, and stability. And trust me, exercise number 1 will genuinely catch you off guard. That's why I recommend watching until the end. If you're serious about building strength, staying mobile, and improving your overall fitness, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I drop valuable workouts, tips, and strategies to help you stay strong and pain-free for years to come. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. Your future self will thank you. Let's get started. Number 7. Squats. Squats are one of the most foundational and powerful exercises you can do for your entire body. When you think about fitness, squats should come to mind as a key movement that not only strengthens your lower body, but also enhances your core stability and overall functional strength. They're simple yet incredibly effective, and they target multiple muscle groups at once, making them an essential part of any workout routine. When you perform squats, you're working your quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes, calves, and even your lower back and core. This makes squats a full-body exercise that is crucial for building strength and improving mobility. But beyond just muscle development, squats also help improve your posture, balance, and coordination, all of which are key for everyday activities like walking, climbing stairs, and even lifting objects. To begin, stand tall with your feet placed about shoulder width apart. Your toes should be slightly pointed outwards, which allows your hips to move more freely during the squat. This stance creates a solid base, allowing you to generate maximum strength and control. As you set up, make sure to align your body, keeping your chest open, shoulders pulled back, and your gaze forward. These little details help maintain proper posture throughout the movement, ensuring your spine stays neutral and protected. It's crucial that you maintain good form from the start, as this will prevent injury and make the movement more effective. When you're ready to begin, start the squat by pushing your hips back, as though you were sitting down into an invisible chair. It's important to think about hinging at the hips first, before your knees start to bend. This ensures that you engage the glutes and hamstrings properly, rather than just relying on your quads to do the work. As your hips move backward, start lowering your body down toward the ground, keeping your knees in line with your toes. You don't want your knees to cave inward, as this can strain the joints and reduce the effectiveness of the exercise. As you continue to lower yourself, aim to keep your chest upright and your core engaged. A common mistake people make when squatting is letting their torso lean too far forward, which can put a lot of pressure on the lower back. Keeping your chest lifted will help maintain a neutral spine and protect your lower back from strain. As you descend, keep your weight in your heels. You should be able to wiggle your toes at the bottom of the squat. This is a good sign that your weight is in the right place, and you're not pushing it forward onto your toes. Once you reach the lowest point of the squat, ideally your thighs should be parallel to the ground or lower, depending on your flexibility and range of motion. It's important to go as low as you comfortably can while maintaining control. If you're just starting out, you don't need to go too deep right away. As you build strength and flexibility over time, you'll be able to squat deeper without sacrificing your form. At the bottom of the squat, hold the position for a moment, making sure to keep your core engaged and your chest lifted. This pause will allow you to feel the full engagement of your leg muscles. Then press through your heels to start standing back up. As you rise, push your hips forward, squeezing your glutes at the top of the movement. Stand tall with your chest lifted and avoid locking your knees at the top. Keep a slight bend in your knees to maintain tension in your muscles and prepare for the next rep. When done correctly, squats engage a wide range of muscles throughout your body, helping to build strength not just in your legs, but also in your core and back. The more you practice squats, the stronger your legs and glutes will become, which is especially important for everyday tasks. Think about how often you squat without realizing it. Sitting down, standing up, picking something up off the ground. All of these movements rely on the strength and mobility of your lower body, and squats directly improve your ability to perform them with ease. Beyond the physical benefits, squats also contribute to your overall body control and coordination. The more you practice, the better you'll get at performing other exercises and activities that require balance and stability, such as lunges, deadlifts, or even sports that require quick movement and agility. The strength and stability you develop from regular squatting will carry over to every other physical activity you do. But squats aren't just about aesthetics or strength. They also help protect your joints. When done properly, squats promote healthy knee and hip function. They improve the range of motion in your lower body, helping you stay mobile and preventing stiffness as you age. Strengthening the muscles around your knees and hips can also reduce the risk of injuries, such as sprains or strains, which are more common as we get older. If you want to take your squats to the next level, consider adding weight, such as a barbell or dumbbells, to increase the intensity. But always prioritize good form over heavy weight. If you feel your form starting to break down or if you experience pain, reduce the weight and focus on perfecting your technique before increasing the load again. Remember, the goal is controlled movement, not just lifting as much as possible. Incorporating squats into your workout routine, even just a few times a week, will give you lasting benefits that extend beyond your workout. Stronger legs, better posture, improved mobility. These are just some of the rewards that come from regularly practicing squats. Number 6. Single leg raise. The single leg raise is an incredibly effective exercise for strengthening your core, particularly targeting the lower abdominals and hip flexors. This exercise may seem simple at first glance, but it's incredibly powerful in developing core stability, improving posture, and enhancing overall functional movement. By regularly incorporating it into your routine, you'll notice improved muscle definition in your lower abs and greater control over your body's movements. To start, lie flat on your back with your legs extended straight and your arms resting at your sides, palms facing down. Make sure your head is comfortably aligned with your spine and your neck remains relaxed. Keep your body fully grounded, pressing your lower back into the floor to protect your spine. This position is crucial as it ensures you engage your core muscles properly from the start. Begin by lifting one leg off the ground. As you raise your leg, keep it straight and focus on moving it slowly and with control. Your goal is to lift the leg to a point where it is perpendicular to the floor, or as high as you comfortably can without compromising form. While doing this, it's essential to keep your core engaged. Draw your belly button in towards your spine, and imagine pulling your ribs down to your hips to activate your lower abs. This will help keep your lower back pressed firmly against the floor, preventing any unwanted arching. Once your leg reaches its highest point, pause for a brief moment and squeeze your abdominal muscles to maximize the contraction. It's important to take a moment to really feel the engagement in your core before slowly lowering your leg back down. As you lower the leg, do so with the same level of control that you used to lift it. Avoid letting the leg fall quickly or using momentum. Lower it slowly, keeping tension on your abdominal muscles the entire time. The slower the movement, the more work your core will do and the more effective the exercise will be. After returning the first leg to the ground, repeat the movement with the opposite leg. Make sure to maintain the same controlled pace on both sides, ensuring that both legs get an equal amount of work. With each repetition, stay mindful of your form. Keep your spine neutral, your lower back pressed into the floor, and your movements smooth and deliberate. If at any point you feel your lower back starting to arch, that's a sign that your range of motion is too large, and you should reduce the height of your leg until you can keep proper form. As you progress with this exercise, you may start to feel a challenge not just in your abs, but also in your hip flexors and even in your quads, as they assist in lifting and lowering the leg. This multi-muscle engagement is what makes the single leg raise such an effective full-body movement, even though it primarily targets the core. For those looking to increase the intensity of the exercise, you can hold a small weight in your hands or strap on ankle weights to add resistance. This will increase the load on your core and hip flexors, making the exercise more challenging. However, always prioritize proper form over increasing the weight or range of motion. Remember, it's better to do fewer reps with perfect technique than to rush through the exercise and risk injury. The single leg raise is an excellent addition to any fitness routine. Not only will it help strengthen your lower abs, but it also enhances overall core stability, which plays a crucial role in virtually every physical activity, from picking up objects to maintaining posture throughout the day. Over time, this exercise will lead to better balance, improved mobility, and greater control in daily movements. Number 5. Glute bridge. Glute bridges are one of the most effective exercises to target your glutes, hamstrings, and lower back while promoting stability in the pelvis. They also help improve posture, reduce lower back pain, and increase flexibility in the hips. Over time, this exercise can make a significant difference in your mobility and overall strength. To perform a glute bridge, begin by lying on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the ground, about hip width apart. Your arms should rest at your sides, palms facing down. Press your feet into the floor and lift your hips towards the ceiling, squeezing your glutes as you go up. Aim to create a straight line from your shoulders to your knees at the top of the movement. Hold this position for a second or two, focusing on the contraction in your glutes, before slowly lowering your hips back down in a controlled manner. The key to this exercise is engaging your core and avoiding any arch in your lower back. If you feel pressure in your lower back, it may mean you're not engaging your glutes enough. Focus on driving through your heels and activating your glutes at the top of the bridge. If you feel the need for an extra challenge, you can try single-leg glute bridges, where one leg is lifted off the ground while the other performs the bridge motion. This adds an additional layer of difficulty and engages your core even more. For an even greater challenge, you can add a resistance band around your thighs, just above your knees. As you perform the bridge, the band will provide extra resistance, forcing you to activate your glutes and stabilizing muscles even more effectively. Over time, you'll notice an improvement in your hip mobility, strength in the posterior chain, and balance. By adding glute bridges to your routine, you'll not only prevent lower back discomfort, but also protect your knees and improve your ability to perform a variety of everyday activities like bending down to tie your shoes, picking up objects from the floor, or squatting. Number 4. Lunges. Lunges are one of the most effective exercises for building lower body strength, improving stability, and enhancing mobility. Yet they are often overlooked or performed incorrectly. Many people only realize the importance of lunges when they start experiencing knee pain, instability, or difficulty with everyday movements like climbing stairs or bending down. The reality is that lunges closely mimic real-life actions, making them essential for maintaining strength, balance, and joint health over time. This exercise primarily targets the quadriceps, hamstrings, and glutes, while also engaging the core muscles for stabilization. Unlike many lower body movements, lunges work one leg at a time, forcing each side to develop strength independently. This helps to correct muscle imbalances, which are common in people who favor one leg over the other in daily activities. Neglecting unilateral exercises like lunges can lead to strength discrepancies, which may increase the risk of injuries, particularly in the knees and lower back. To perform a proper lunge, start by standing tall with your feet hip-width apart. Take a controlled step forward with one leg and lower your back knee toward the ground until both knees form 90-degree angles. Your front knee should remain directly above your ankle, preventing unnecessary strain on the joint. Engage your core and push through your front heel to return to the starting position before repeating the movement on the other side. The key to maximizing the effectiveness of lunges is control. Rushing through the movement or allowing the knees to collapse inward can reduce the benefits and increase the risk of injury. A common mistake many people make when performing lunges is relying too much on their back leg for support, rather than allowing the front leg to take the majority of the load. This can cause instability and decrease muscle engagement. To correct this, focus on keeping your weight centered and evenly distributed, ensuring that your front leg is doing the work. If balance is an issue, starting with a smaller step or holding onto a stable surface can help build confidence and coordination over time. One of the reasons lunges are so valuable is their ability to improve functional strength. Unlike traditional squats, where both legs work together, lunges require each leg to stabilize independently. This mimics real-life movements like walking, climbing stairs, and getting up from a low position. As we age, these movements can become more challenging, but lunges help maintain the necessary strength and mobility to perform them with ease. For beginners, bodyweight lunges are a great starting point. Once you develop proper form and stability, you can progress by adding variations such as holding dumbbells, performing walking lunges, or incorporating reverse lunges to target different muscle groups. Slowing down the movement and focusing on control can also intensify the exercise, making it more effective. Lunges also play a significant role in injury prevention. Strengthening the muscles around the knees and hips reduces strain on the joints and helps protect against common conditions like osteoarthritis. Many people who experience knee pain assume they should avoid lunges, but when performed correctly, this exercise can actually strengthen the stabilizing muscles, improving joint health and reducing discomfort over time. The key is to start with a comfortable range of motion and gradually increase depth and intensity as strength improves. Another major benefit of lunges is their impact on posture and core stability. Since this exercise requires balance and coordination, it naturally engages the core muscles, helping to improve overall posture and body alignment. Poor posture is a common issue that leads to chronic pain and movement inefficiencies, but strengthening the core and lower body through lunges helps to counteract these effects. Think about the daily activities that require lower body strength. Getting up from a chair, walking up a flight of stairs, bending down to pick something up. These simple tasks become significantly easier when lunges are incorporated into a fitness routine. Imagine being able to move effortlessly in 10 years without worrying about knee pain, loss of balance, or muscle weakness. This is why lunges are not just an exercise, but an investment in future mobility and independence. Number 3, shoulder tap plank. When people think of core training, traditional sit-ups often come to mind. However, isometric and stability exercises can be even more effective and safer. The shoulder tap plank is a perfect example. It not only targets the abdominal muscles, but also strengthens the shoulders, enhances balance, and activates stabilizing muscles in the hips and lower back. More importantly, this exercise directly improves your ability to perform daily movements with better control and safety. Consider how often you lean on a surface, carry a bag with one arm, or bend over to pick something up. All of these actions rely on core strength and trunk stability. When these muscles are weak, the body compensates in inefficient ways, increasing the risk of falls, imbalances, or injuries. That's why core training isn't just about aesthetics, it's about function and injury prevention. To perform the shoulder tap plank, start in a high plank position with your hands aligned under your shoulders and your body forming a straight line from head to heels. Engage your core, glutes, and thighs to stay stable. Carefully lift your right hand and tap your left shoulder before returning to the floor in a controlled motion. Then repeat the movement with your left hand, tapping your right shoulder. The key to this exercise is keeping your hips steady and minimizing side-to-side movement, which forces your core to work harder to stabilize your body. A common mistake is rushing through the motion or allowing the hips to sway excessively. This not only makes the exercise less effective, but also places unnecessary strain on the lower back. Instead, slow down. If maintaining balance is challenging, widen your feet for additional support. As your strength improves, you can bring your feet closer together to increase the difficulty. The benefits of this movement go beyond building a strong core. The improved stability enhances posture, helps with rotational movements like reaching into the backseat of a car, and lowers the risk of injuries in sports or daily activities. Additionally, training these stabilizing muscles builds a strong foundation for more advanced exercises or lifting heavier weights. Number 2, body weight step-up. The step-up is one of the most effective functional exercises for strengthening the legs, glutes, and knee stabilizers. It closely mimics real-life movements like climbing stairs, an essential action for daily living. As we age and leg strength declines, simple activities such as walking up a flight of stairs, standing up from a chair, or maintaining balance can become more difficult. The step-up is a practical and efficient way to maintain this vital function. To perform this exercise, find a stable and elevated surface such as a step, sturdy bench, or strong box. Stand facing it with your feet shoulder-width apart. Place one foot on the elevated surface and press down through your heel, lifting your body until your supporting leg is fully extended. Bring the other leg up, either lightly tapping the surface or lifting it for an extra challenge. Lower yourself in a controlled manner, then repeat with the opposite leg. Maintaining slow, controlled movements is key to maximizing benefits and protecting your joints. Avoid using the back foot to push off. The power should come entirely from the leg on the step. Keep your torso upright and your gaze forward to maintain proper posture. To increase difficulty, you can hold weights in your hands or wear a weighted backpack. Beyond strengthening the thighs and glutes, the step-up enhances coordination and balance, essential skills for preventing falls, especially as you get older. Falls are a leading cause of injuries in older adults, yet many can be prevented with simple exercises like this one. Regularly practicing step-ups can mean the difference between maintaining independence and facing mobility limitations in the future. Another crucial benefit is knee protection. Unlike some squats, which can put excessive strain on the knees if done incorrectly, the step-up evenly distributes the load and strengthens the muscles supporting the knee. This helps reduce pain and lowers the risk of conditions like osteoarthritis, which becomes more common with age. If you've noticed difficulty climbing stairs or feel unsteady on uneven ground, this exercise should be a priority. Start with a manageable height and gradually increase as your strength and confidence improve. Consistency is key. Even a few minutes of practice can lead to years of preserved mobility. Imagine being able to enjoy long walks, travel freely, or play with your grandchildren without worrying about physical limitations. This is the kind of long-term investment that truly pays off. Number 1. Bulgarian split squat. We've reached the top exercise, and you might be surprised by how effective it is. The Bulgarian split squat may look simple, but it's one of the best core strengthening movements. The Bulgarian split squat is an incredible lower body exercise that builds strength, balance, and mobility. Unlike regular squats, this movement places more focus on one leg at a time, helping to correct muscle imbalances and improve knee stability, both essential for longevity and injury prevention. To perform it, stand a few feet in front of a bench or sturdy surface. Place one foot behind you on the elevated surface, keeping your front foot firmly planted. Lower your body by bending your front knee, keeping your chest upright and core engaged. Push through your front heel to return to the starting position. What makes this exercise so effective is its ability to strengthen the quads, glutes, and hamstrings while also challenging your balance. Over time, this leads to better stability, stronger legs, and improved performance in everyday movements. If balance is an issue at first, start with a lower surface or hold on to something for support. By adding Bulgarian split squats to your routine, you're investing in stronger legs, better posture, and long-term mobility. Don't wait until you feel weakness or discomfort. Start today, and your future self will thank you. That's it for today. If you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss out on new workouts and tips. Let's keep getting stronger together. See you in the next video.